my channel. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Welcome to the very first video of 2016 on my YouTube channel. It is 2016. I cannot even wrap my head around that. It just doesn't quite make sense. Like 2015 was just a blur. I know everyone's saying that, but it literally was. And it was such a big time for my channel. I went from about, I think, a measly like 15,000 subscribers to nearly being at 60,000 subscribers throughout this past year. And I just want to say a massive thank you before I get into the rest of this video, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to do so many things that I achieved this year. I was on Disney Channel this year, I've been in commercial this year, I did a campaign for Maybelline, just like so many crazy things have happened, and it's all because of you guys, and I cannot thank you enough, seriously. So I know that everyone is doing their, beauty favorites of 2015, but I'm gonna do a little twist on it myself because I do want to do one of these videos. So my twist on this is that this is my 2015 Holy Grail products. So these products didn't have to come out in 2015, they were just things that I discovered in 2015. Things that became my obsessions, things that became my everyday Holy Grail products that I use all the time. I have all my goodies in this bag here, and I'm just going to tell you all about them. So I feel like we should start from the bottom and work our way up. So I'm going to go in with skincare first of all. The first thing that I want to draw attention to for my Holy Grails of 2015 are the Ole Henrikson serums. They are amazing. These are literally the best serums I think I've ever used in my life. You guys know I have a very strict skincare routine as of recently, but these ones just have always been a part of it. I can't take them out of my life. I mainly use this Truth Serum Collagen Booster, which has a whole heap of vitamin C, which I just find really helps to brighten my skin. All the products that I do use at the moment makes my skin look amazing anyway. You guys can tell that from the videos. But I find that the extra vitamin C literally just helps you sort of radiate through. And the Invigorating Night Treatment, I probably only use about once or twice a week. I'm pretty lazy with this one, but I do find as well, it just really like tightens my skin and once again makes it feel quite bright. So it has no impact on my acne, it has no impact on fine lines or anything like that. Well, maybe the collagen booster does, but I just find that it just makes me feel radiant and glowing, and it makes my skin tight and fresh and young. So these are definitely a highlight. I'm going to keep on using these. This is my second bottle of this. So the second product I'm going to mention for 2015, this year has been a big year for my skin. I had horrible skin. You guys all saw, a lot of you probably found me through videos like how to cover acne, my old everyday makeup routine where my skin was horrific. But this year I have found a way to fix that, and it was through the Real You products. I'm still using these every day. I think I've gone through 3 lots of these. It's sort of like a product that I feel like if I don't use it, I get really like anxious and I'm like, oh no, I've got to use it because I know it's going to do so much good for my skin. So these are definitely a massive highlight of my 2015. I cannot thank Real You enough because it just feels really nice to have really clear and fresh skin. It's a really nice change. It's something I've never had, and yeah, all because of these babies. Now moving on to foundation, I have 2 favorites of foundation, and I have one drugstore and one high-end foundation. So the first one that I'm going to mention, and this is definitely my most favorite, or my most Holy Grail product for foundation this year, has been the new Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I'm obsessed with this. I wear this every single day. It's my everyday foundation. I've been through 2 bottles already, which for someone who is a beauty YouTube, like working in beauty, we get a lot of foundation sent to us. So to actually be able to say I've gone through 2 bottles of these is saying something. So that's when you know. I'm in the shade 120, and honestly I just find it so lovely. It minimizes my pores. I don't even wear primer with it. I never wear primer with this. It just goes on my skin so well. I think this is amazing. If you guys don't like it, I know it's kind of, some people don't, some people do, but for my skin type personally, it's very like normal skin type. It's great. So for my luxury high-end foundation, I am definitely going to have to give a shout out to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. This was a early in the year discovery, and it has been definitely a favorite for the rest of my year. I just find it looks so silky and flawless on the skin. It's absolutely beautiful. This is kind of one of those foundations that everyone talks about, everyone owns and everyone knows about when you're talking about like people in the beauty industry. It's always going to be up there, and yeah, it's just become something that I've really grown to love this year. For concealers, again, I'm going drugstore, and I am going to give a massive shout out to the L'Oreal Fit Me Concealer. This just is so perfect for brightening under your eyes. It lasts, it doesn't crease. It is a little bit more creamy and wet, so it doesn't cover blemishes that well if you just go in straight away. But I found that if you do tap it on, do some more of your makeup and come back to it and then blend it in, it'll cover everything just amazingly. So this, I think, would have to be my favorite overall drugstore concealer. Yeah, it's a holy grail. Next up, I'm going to chat a little bit about my favorite eyeshadow palette of the year, and it is definitely the Naked Smokey palette. This, I think, is the perfect combination of Naked 1 and Naked 2. And they are very sort of basics that you kind of need for any look. So I think this is honestly just the best combination ever. It just has the most gorgeous matte perfect shades that you would need for like basic looks, but then it also has the shimmers down here, it has the darks up here. It's just such a diverse palette that you can use for so many different looks. And I feel like if you're looking to purchase a Naked palette, one or Smokey, I think. So for cheeks this year, I have got a very recurring product that I seem to be grabbing every single day, and then for all my tutorials. It's my absolute favorite highlighter, it is my absolute favorite bronzer, and this is the IT Cosmetics the IT Cosmetics Live, Love, Laugh Vitality Face Disc. So it looks like this. This is actually my clean one, so I have two, and my other one is absolutely destroyed and it's just completely messy and there's holes in it, it's hit pan. And this one is my fresh one that I use for tutorials because I just find it looks a lot nicer on screen. But honestly, I wear this every day. This bronzer is one of my favorite bronzers ever. It just matches my skin tone really beautifully. And this highlights my holy grail favorite highlighter ever. So if you guys ever see IT Cosmetics, I feel like IT Cosmetics are kind of they're kind of like underrated. I don't know what it is, but every single product I try from IT Cosmetics, I end up being obsessed with. So they have definitely been, I think, the brand of this year for me because I have really just grown to love their products, and I'm always discovering new products from them and loving them at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna give a massive virtual hugs of appreciation to IT Cosmetics. If you see them in store, definitely give them a go because so many of their products are amazing and they have great brushes as well. Continuing on with the IT Cosmetics, while I am talking about it, I'm also going to give a little bit of love to the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil. You're probably sick of seeing this thing. I use it in like every tutorial. I try sometimes to not use it, but then I always go back and use it anyway. It's a universal pencil. It has a really nice sort of crayon sort of texture, and it's just the perfect shade for my eyebrows. I feel like eyebrows are very hard to match, so if you can find something that matches perfectly, it is just like, yes. I'm so happy I found this because I'm going to be using it so much. I think I own like 4 of these because I use them so often that I lose them everywhere, and so then I just have to rummage through and I'll find another one. But yeah, I'm hoarding these. And now the final products for makeup. I have 2 MAC lipsticks that have become my favorite Holy Grail lipsticks ever. I have a brand new Holy Grail red lip and a brand new Holy Grail nude pink lip, and I wear these all the time, literally all the time. So I'm gonna have to first give a mention to Ruby Woo by MAC. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous red. It's the one that I wore in my Taylor Swift makeup look, how to look like Taylor Swift, and it's just so matte red and so just, oh, it's just, I don't know, I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so difficult to put on. It's so dry that it's difficult to put on, but once you get it right, it just looks amazing. And it's also the type of red that I think you can get away with daytime or nighttime, which I think is great, because the matte just looks quite soft, so it can look classy or it can look dressed down, which I think is amazing. And then for a pinky sort of nude, I have to give a mention to MAC's Creme Cup. This baby is beautiful. It's my everyday lip color. I wear it so often. It's just the perfect, I think, nudie pink for my skin tone. If you go too nude for me, I end up looking really washed out, but I think this is just like the perfect amount of pink slash nude to look natural, but still like you're wearing lipstick. I think it's great. I just love it, love it, love it. I will be wearing this forever. Now, the final products I'm going to mention are actually both perfumes. The perfumes that I think in the past probably 3 months I've become obsessed with, and I couldn't decide between the two, so I mixed up quite often. The first one, and probably maybe my favorite of the two, is the new Valentino. It's Valentino Donna by Valentino, and oh, it's just so pretty. This is the most long-wearing perfume I think I've ever owned. It's the type of perfume that you will spray on, and then about 12 hours later you'll get a whiff and you'll be like, oh, that's still fresh, you can still smell it. Which I think is amazing because I have never been able to find a perfume that actually does that for me. So, oh, and I just think it's so sweet and lovely and flowery. And if you guys like Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, you are going to absolutely adore this. And the best thing is that it lasts 10 times longer than Flower Bomb, so give this a go. And the second one I need to mention is Modern Muse by Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder has definitely stepped up their game this year. It's been sort of like an ongoing thing. Once they got Kendall Jenner going, they kind of vamped it all up, and it was youthful again, and we were all intrigued in it again. It wasn't like grandma's makeup brand. So I need to say well done to Estee Lauder this year for your rebranding, because it has been amazing. And I've discovered so many products from them now that I'm absolutely adoring. But this Modern Muse is definitely a lovely, lovely scent. I think it's so gorgeous. Oh, it has quite a unique smell to it. Very similar to like the Flower Bomb sort of situation like before, because they're the scents that I usually like, but it has a little something different, maybe a bit more musky. I can't quite describe it. It's just really beautiful. If you're looking for a new scent, definitely pop into the shops and give this one a smell as well as the Valentino, because they are so good. And if you have a similar nostril to me, you will enjoy it. So I really hope you all enjoyed that collection of things that I just put together for you guys. These are literally products that I use in my everyday life. They're things that I use way too much of. Some products I even hoard amounts of them. They're just my favorite things. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to go down and give a comment and a like, and let me know what your favorite and holy grail product discovery of 2015 has been. I hope you all are ready for an amazing 2016. I am so excited for it. I have so much planned for this channel. I'm speaking really quickly because my camera's about to die. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all next week with another video, and Happy New Year!